He's not in there.
No.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, the referee took one there. He took two there.
Referee Dale Hamer. Holy smoke.
You can see him. He has the ball. He's the one with the ball. He went in head first. That's why he got it. He's right here. He went into the thing head first.
You don't want to go in there without a helmet.
No, and then at least he went in with a cap and he got the cap knocked off. There was no penalty on the play and the referee got two cuts.
Sherman to the 28. Ricky Jackson made the stop.
This is going to be a good look at referee. But when you come out of a game like this, when you come out of a game like that and you look like that and you're spitting and you got your eye cut and stuff. Yeah, we've never had too many officials on the All Madden team, Pat, but we're looking, this Hamer guy, I don't know. It's not a bad look.
We have to have seen him play.
We saw him play. He went in head first with no hat. You got to love that.
This is Heath Sherman. Close to a first down. Sam Mills and Les Miller. First down, Philadelphia.
I think the thing that the Eagles came in here, they wanted to get off to a good start, get that first score, get everything go, get the crowd out of this game, and really the reverse has happened to them so far. They're down 17-7, and now the Saints crowd really has something to celebrate.
You know, they ran against, you said before, they ran against the Saints the first game of the regular season, and the Saints felt that they played too cautiously, trying to contain Cunningham.
Yeah, they were going outside and always trying to contain those bootlegs, and they gave them a soft middle, and the Eagles ate up that middle. But they can't do it now.
For 2 or 3. Robert Pig Goff made the stop. Robert, I shouldn't call him.
But yeah, that's the thing. Bobby Hebert said he went up when Goff first came to the team, and he said, "Hi, Robert." And he said, "Don't call me Robert. My name's Pig." Anytime you get a guy who's called Pig and he's playing right in there in the pits and stuff, you try and run at him, you're not going to run over any guy named Pig. I'll guarantee you that in this league.
No.
Yeah, don't call me Robert. My name's Pig.
Second down. Cunningham back to throw it. Has some time. Incomplete. That was a Nolan Ryan fastball. Intended for Barnett. Nobody saw that one go by. Hamer.
That's a New Orleans Saints trainer out there. I don't know what that stuff that he put on there was, but that doesn't, that looks like you could just knock it off. He took another punch.
He needs a better cut man, I think.
Well, yeah, that's what they use in fights, I think, and they put it, and that stops the bleeding, and then you can take more punches when you get that stuff on.
Third down.
You need Purdy Pacheco.
Cunningham has it deflected and almost intercepted by Jackson. Wayne Martin hit it.
See the pressure here. Now, what happens is Cunningham gets back, and he doesn't have anyone to throw to right away. So then when he doesn't have anyone to throw to, what Martin's trying to do is you rush as far as you can, and then you take a lane. You take a running lane if he runs, or if he passes, you take a passing lane with your hand. A running lane with your body, or a passing lane with your hand.
Newman fields Spiegel's punt. And down he goes at about the 18. 56-yard punt, an 8-yard return.
You know, an interesting thing when we were talking to the Eagles last night, Rich Cote, he said that the Eagles wanted to come out and get into a rhythm, and they really haven't been. I mean, they really haven't gotten into a rhythm, and I think that the Saint defense has won this first half. I think they're the reason that the Eagles haven't gotten into a rhythm.
I don't think there's much question about that. They do put a lot of pressure on you. They haven't gotten to Cunningham a lot, but they have hurt him a lot.
Yeah, they have, and then they've taken away that run. You know, where they had that soft middle the first time, they're not giving them a soft middle this time. And And this defensive line, I think, has dominated the offensive line of the Eagles. And of course, those two inside linebackers are playing to run well, and the outside linebackers are putting the pressure on.
1st and 10, the Saints ball at their own 19. They're trying for more. Going deep for early. Overthrown. Otis Smith, the defender.
Yeah, if you want to come down here and make everyone, all the Saints players and coaching staff and everyone around there, and say, well, you have a good defense and a conservative offense. Do they hate that?
Oh, boy.
You know, here they are. I mean, they win 12 games. They're in the playoffs. And, you know, they have a good defense. But if you want to make their offense or their coaches mad, just say that. But they do. I mean, they have all these weapons. They always change formations. They go deep. They go short. They run the pass. I don't know. They don't have a lot of big play guys, but they do have an open offense.
But they're very touchy about being told they're too conservative. This is Hayward. At the line of scrimmage. Maybe he got a yard.
You remember all the years that they didn't win and they were spoiled. Then they started to, they weren't spoiled because they weren't winning. And then they start winning. Then they get spoiled. Then it gets to be how you win. Just give the ball to big old Ironhead and you're okay.
Timeout, Philadelphia.
They're lined up to do.
4th and 4. 3 wide receivers to Cunningham's right, and that's what they're going to do. Gene Atkins jumped higher than anybody else, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Saints 17, the Eagles 7. New Orleans. Halftime statistics. The Saints have dominated first downs 14-4 and the rest of the way as well.
I think probably the biggest surprise there is we talked about both of these defenses and, in their pass rushers and all that. And there hasn't been a sack yet. But if there's been anyone that's dominated anyone in the first half, it had to be the Saint defense dominated the Eagle offense.
And that time of possession, of course, the Saints have been able to keep the ball. They are usually able to do that. As Anderson prepares to kick off, Seidner and Walker are back deep for the Eagles. Yeah, Seidner retreats. Herschel tells him to stay there. The referee, Dale Hamer, looks okay. Morton Anderson certainly is okay. Let's see about Randall Cunningham and the Eagle offense. 1st and 10 at the 20 when he gets back.
You look at the one big play they have was that pass to Barnett, and I think that they probably have to do that some in the second half. I think they have to get deep to Fred Barnett again, but probably the other thing they have to do is get back to some running game. I mean, they really got away and they didn't run, didn't have any success running. They probably have to start there.
1st and 10. Cunningham is going to put up in the air. Pass complete to Calvin Williams as he steps out of bounds after a gain of 6.
If you look at Randall Cunningham's passing by distance under 10, he was 4 out of 6, and then he was 0 for 2, 0 for 1, 0 for 3, going up to 40 yards, and then of course he threw the one big touchdown pass, the perfect throw to Fred Barnett that gave him their one score.
6 out of 16 for Cunningham.
I still think that deep one is there. I think that'll be there again somewhere in the second half.
Fires on the move. They give to Sherman. Sherman's close to a first down. A gain of 3. Sam Mills made the stop.
Yeah, part of it was that they didn't have any sacks, but they still did pressure Randall Cunningham. You see, they hurried him 6 times. They knocked him down twice. And they batted 4 balls down. I mean, that's the thing. I've always felt that a quarterback has to find the lane to run in. You know that when he's going to scramble. But he also is responsible to find a lane to throw in.
Sherman got the first down right at the 30. So it's 1st and 10. Walker. He got perhaps 2. Jackson brought him down. Remember in that first game, the first game of the regular season, which the Eagles won, Walker had over 100 yards.
And when we were talking to all the Saint players yesterday, and talking about defense and what they had to do, they said,